The year is 2025. The date, May 20th. And NASA has a message. It's about our sun, our beautiful life-giving sun. It seems our star can get a little grumpy. Sometimes it throws a tantrum, a very big, very hot tantrum. We need to pay attention. This is serious stuff, folks. Imagine Earth peacefully spinning, lights on, internet humming, GPS guiding your way. Then a cosmic blast from the sun. Silence, darkness, that's the warning. Solar flares could black out Earth, not science fiction, a real possibility. Our sun is a giant ball of hot gas, mostly hydrogen and helium. It's a fusion reactor, a cosmic powerhouse, billions of years old. It gives us daylight, it powers life itself. But this power isn't always gentle. It has a wild side, a side that can reach out and touch us, even from 93 million miles away. This isn't about scaring you, it's about understanding. Knowledge is power, right? The universe is an amazing place. It's full of wonders and sometimes full of dangers. NASA's job is to look out, to warn us so we can be ready. Let's learn about these solar flares. So, what is a solar flare? Think of it like a giant explosion on the surface of the sun. A sudden, intense burst of radiation, energy released in minutes. It's like the sun lets out a powerful sneeze. This sneeze travels at the speed of light, reaching Earth in about 8 minutes. That's fast, cosmically speaking, a bright flash, a wave of energy. These flares are born from tangled magnetic fields. The sun's surface isn't smooth, it's a churning, dynamic place. Magnetic field lines can twist, they can snap, and when they reconnect, boom, a solar flare. Sometimes these flares are small, other times they are colossal, powerful enough to make us notice. Often flares come with friends, coronal mass ejections or CMEs. These are even bigger flares, giant bubbles of gas and magnetic fields, hurled from the sun into space. They travel slower than flares, taking 1 to 3 days to reach Earth, but they pack a serious punch. Think of 1 billion tons of charged particles heading our way. What's the big deal for us? Our technology, satellites orbiting Earth, vulnerable, power grids that light our cities, at risk, communication systems, they can go down, GPS signals could get scrambled, a major solar storm could disrupt it all. Has this happened before? You bet it has. The sun has been doing this for eons. We just didn't always have electronics to fry. The biggest recorded solar storm, the Carrington event, back in 1859. Imagine, no widespread electricity yet, but telegraph systems, they went haywire. Sparks flew from the equipment. Operators got shocks. Some telegraph papers even caught fire. Auroras, the northern and southern lights, were seen. Not just near the poles, but in Cuba, in Hawaii. People could read newspapers at night by the light of the aurora. If a Carrington-level event hit today, the impact would be staggering. Trillions of dollars in damage. Widespread, long-lasting blackouts. More recently, in March 1989, a solar storm hit Quebec, Canada. The entire province's power grid collapsed in just 90 seconds. 6 million people lost power for 9 hours or more. Schools closed, businesses shut down, the Montreal Metro stopped. This was a strong storm, but not nearly as strong as Carrington, and there have been others. Halloween storms in 2003. They affected satellites, caused power outages in Sweden, forced airlines to reroute flights. These events are reminders. The sun is an active star. It has cycles of activity, highs and lows. We are currently in an active phase, so the risk is very real. Section 4 Cosmic Sentinels, how NASA watches our restless star. So, how do we know these things are coming? That's where NASA comes in. And other space agencies around the world, they are our cosmic weather forecasters. They have eyes on the sun 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, using amazing technology. Satellites dedicated to watching our star. They never blink. Meet the Solar Dynamics Observatory, SDO. It's one of NASA's key solar watchers. SDO takes incredible images of the sun in many different wavelengths of light. It helps scientists see flares developing. It tracks sunspots, the sources of flares. Then there's the Parker Solar Probe. This brave little spacecraft is flying through the sun's atmosphere, getting closer than ever before, tasting the solar wind, measuring magnetic fields. We also have stereo spacecraft. These give us a three-dimensional view of the sun, helping us see CMEs as they leave the sun and track their path towards Earth. All this data flows into forecast centers like NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center. Scientists analyze the information. They issue warnings and alerts, giving us some lead time, hours or even days for CMEs. This isn't like predicting rain tomorrow. Space weather is complex. The sun is a wild beast. but we're getting better at it, understanding its moods, its cycles of activity. This constant vigilance is crucial. It allows us to prepare, to protect our vital systems, and to keep everyone informed. It's a cosmic early warning system. Section 5. Weathering the solar storm, your guide to staying grounded. Okay, so NASA warns us. A big solar flare is coming. A CME is on its way. What can you personally do? Don't panic. That's rule number 1. But do prepare. Think like you would for a hurricane or a big snowstorm. Have an emergency kit ready. This is always a good idea, even without solar flares. Your kit should have essentials. Water, enough for several days, non-perishable food, a battery-powered or hand-crank radio to get updates if other communications are down, flashlights and extra batteries, a first aid kit, any medications you need, and cash, because ATMs might not work. Simple things can make a big difference. What about your electronics? A major CME can induce currents in long electrical conductors like power lines. This can damage transformers. For personal devices, the risk is lower, but unplugging sensitive electronics isn't a bad idea, especially computers and televisions. Surge protectors might offer some help, but a powerful CME is a different beast. The main issue will be the grid itself. Stay informed through official channels, emergency services, government agencies, your local news if it's broadcasting. Listen to their advice. Check on your neighbors, especially the elderly or vulnerable. Community preparedness is key. We are all in this together. The sun is our friend, but sometimes even friends have bad days. Being aware and prepared helps us all. The universe is a dynamic stage, and our sun, the star of our show, occasionally ad-libs with dramatic flair. Understanding these solar outbursts, from flares to CMEs, isn't about fear, it's about knowledge. It's about appreciating the cosmic connection we share with our star. NASA and scientists worldwide work tirelessly, our sentinels against the solar wind. By staying informed, preparing thoughtfully, and fostering community resilience, we can navigate these celestial events. The sun gives us life. A little respect for its power and a good plan ensures we continue to thrive under its light, come what may from its fiery heart.